Look, we all know why you're here, and we're not going to pretend otherwise. Finding a good plot in the culture section can feel like looking for a needle in a haystack. Half of them have terrible animation, and the other half just copy the same 3 storylines. But you're in luck. Today, we are breaking down 5 absolute masterpieces that actually delivered, whether it's top-tier animation quality, unforgettable characters, or a plot that was unironically good. Let's skip the fillers, smash that subscribe button, and get straight into the list. Number 1, Futari no Anata. Starting us off at number 1 is a title that actually focuses heavily on realistic relationship drama rather than just generic fantasy tropes. The story follows a newlywed couple, Yuto and Sei, who are living a completely blissful married life until a sudden, unexpected problem arises in their private life. It turns out Yuto has some very specific, hidden fetishes that he's been keeping secret. Desperate to save their marriage and help her husband, Sai decides to open up and ask her close friend, Emi, for advice. What follows is a surprisingly deep, drama-driven storyline with incredible, modern slice-of-life animation that keeps you hooked on the relationship dynamics just as much as the visuals. Number 2, Love wa Gal Kara Hajimaru Unmei. Moving on to number 2, we have a classic school setting setup that completely shifts gears halfway through. The story follows a dedicated homeroom teacher, Sakurai Makoto, who is trying his absolute best to get a rebellious gal student, Ayase Miki, back on track before she fails her grade. Realizing that talking to her directly is a dead end, he decides to take matters into his own hands and make a surprise home visit. But instead of a strict lecture from a parent, he is greeted by her stunning and incredibly friendly mother, Minami. This series is fantastic if you love comedic misunderstandings, high-energy character dynamics, and an art style that captures that perfect modern gal aesthetic. Number 3, Immoral Routine. Coming in at the 3rd spot is a title that completely thrives on suspense and secret relationship dynamics. The story follows a student named Shota who accidentally catches his classmate, Nao, in a highly private and compromising moment right inside their empty classroom. On a sudden impulse, he makes a bold proposition to do it together. From that day on, the two form a secret, early morning alliance inside the school building before anyone else arrives. What starts as a way to break up the boredom of their repetitive, everyday lives quickly spirals into something much deeper as they decide to take their secret routine to the absolute next level. The animation does a fantastic job of building that intense, quiet school atmosphere. Number 4, Kyonyu Elfga Futari Inai. Next up at number 4, we have a title that absolutely nails the fantasy aesthetic. The story kicks off in a classic RPG-style fantasy world and follows a main character who suddenly finds himself living alongside 2 stunning elf sisters. But don't let the typical fantasy setup fool you. The animation quality here is incredibly fluid, and the character designs are top tier. It perfectly balances a light-hearted fantasy adventure vibe with great visuals, making it a must-watch if you appreciate high-production art styles that look like they belong in a mainstream anime. Number 5, My Mother. Closing out our list at number 5 is a title that delivers massive amounts of suspense and unexpected plot twists, all set against a beautiful tropical backdrop. The story follows a stunning single mother named Nutch, who takes her son, Nant, on a relaxing vacation to a luxurious beachfront hotel. However, the relaxing getaway takes a chaotic turn whenever she gets a little too carefree. The real drama kicks into overdrive when she accidentally uncovers a massive, jaw-dropping secret involving Nant and his sister. If you love stories filled with intense family secrets, high-stakes drama, and a gorgeous summer resort aesthetic, this one is an absolute must-watch to round out your watch list. And that wraps up our list of 5 top-tier recommendations for the culture. Which one of these had the best art style in your opinion? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like if you found something new to watch, subscribe for more content just like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.